and streaming until 7 p.m.
Pete spilled onto an embankment and a driver was hospitalized after a semi tipped over, shutting down the westbound ramp from I-196 to Ottawa Avenue in Grand Rapids. It backed up the morning commute and remained closed for several hours today. Fox 17's Paul Cicchini is here now with more on that crash and why it took so long for crews to free that driver. What a mess, Paul.
Yeah, Janice, it's still unclear exactly why the truck tipped, but it's possible the contents in the trailer shifted, forcing that semi onto its side and sending it crashing into the guardrail. Now, the Kent County Waymaster told Fox 17 that guardrail did its job, and if it wasn't there, the semi likely would have gone sliding down the embankment and onto Division. The driver, a 58-year-old man from Canada, was taken to a local hospital. He's expected to be okay, but it took crews 3 hours to remove him from the cab.
He was pinned in the driver's seat with the vehicle on top of him. So if you can imagine that, he's facing the pavement, if you will, with the entire semi on top of him. Fortunately, medically speaking, he was stable for us, so we had the advantage of time to take our time to carefully, as we say, remove the vehicle from around him.
Again, that trailer was loaded with peat, essentially potting soil, and crews from the towing company forced open that trailer, ripping open the containers to let that peat spill onto the ground before putting the rig back onto its wheels. About 120 feet of guardrail was destroyed, and crews will be out to put in place a permanent fix within the next 24 hours or so. It's estimated to cost between $5,000 and $6,000, a cost that should be covered by the trucking company's insurance. In the meantime, a temporary fix will be in place. A sleeve, which essentially looks like a boxing glove, is going to cover that exposed end of the rail. It's unclear exactly what caused the crash, and we did reach out to Sunbury, the trucking company, got a statement from them. They said the crash is still under investigation.
Wow, hearing your report, seeing those images, it's pretty incredible that he survived that.
It is, and we got obviously a very up-close look at that cab, and it was smashed to pieces on the driver's side.
Yeah, looked mangled. All right, Paul, thanks for that. The First Lady of the U.S. will be in Detroit tomorrow. Michelle Obama will be visiting to campaign for Senate candidate Gary